Just a quick message. This clip you're about to watch on my Stop Retiring Wrong channel are my words and books and educational events, but they're filtered through AI. But I am real, and my clients and their issues are very real, and my research is not AI. And I want to be very transparent with you as you take advantage of this only psychotherapist curated tool available that intersects fulfillment and finances and reframes the second half of your life into something that truly our parents and our grandparents never could even have imagined. So, congratulations.
Let's be honest, most of us think of Social Security as this fixed thing, a promise, a check that just shows up. But while everyone is arguing about whether it'll exist in 10 years, a massive rule change has already passed, and it's hitting bank accounts right now. If you're over 50, you are walking into a trap. Most people still believe age 65 is the standard for retirement. It's not. That's a myth that could cost you $182,000 in lifetime benefits. Today, I'm breaking down the 1983 time bomb that finally reached its final phase this year. I'm going to show you why your neighbor's check is bigger than yours will be, and the one bridge strategy that can save your retirement. Stick around, because at the 10-minute mark, I'm revealing a widow's rule that most accountants don't even catch. The 1983 time bomb and the 30% haircut. To understand why your check is under threat, we have to look at 1983. Back then, Congress realized the math didn't work. So they passed a law to gradually raise the full retirement age, or FRA. Here's the secret. For anyone born in 1960 or later, that process is officially complete. Your FRA is now 67. It's no longer 65. It's not even 66 anymore. This isn't just 2 more years of work. It's a math trick. By moving the finish line from 65 to 67, the government effectively gave you a permanent 30% pay cut if you claim at age 62. Think about that. In your father's generation, claiming early meant a 20% hit. Now it's 30%. You are paying a 10% waiting tax that he never had to pay. And the worst part? No one sent you a memo? You might think, I'll just take it early to be safe. But wait until you see the longevity math we're about to do. It proves that taking it early is the most expensive mistake you'll ever make. See, Social Security is an actuarial game. They want you to claim early. Why? Because it locks you into a lower cost of living adjustment, COLA, for the rest of your life. 3% of a $2,000 check is a lot less than 3% of a $3,500 check. Over 20 years, that gap becomes a canyon. Every single month you wait past age 62, your benefit grows. But the real magic, the cheat code, happens between your FRA and age 70. If I told you I had a guaranteed investment that paid 8% return, inflation protected, backed by the US government, you'd call me a liar. But that's exactly what the delayed credits rule is. And in 2026, it's the only guaranteed win left. Most people, over 90%, should wait until 70, but only 10% do. We are literally handing back $182,000 to the government per household. Let's talk about how to stop that. The 2026 stealth tax hike. But wait, there's a second rule change for 2026 that's hitting the high earners first, but will eventually catch everyone. It's the taxable maximum increase. In 2026, the amount of your earnings subject to Social Security tax is jumping to $184,500. Penn Wharton Budget Model 2026. If you make more than that, you're about to see your take-home pay drop. And for those of you thinking, I don't make $184K, listen close. There are active proposals right now to create a donut hole or eliminate the cap entirely to save the trust fund. Office of the Chief Actuary 2025. This means you might pay more in, but under current rules, you won't necessarily see a higher benefit. It's a classic pay more, get the same scenario. But here's the part no one tells you about the earnings test. If you're under your full retirement age and you're still working while collecting Social Security, the government will claw back $1 for every $2 you earn above a certain limit. In 2026, that limit is shifting again. You're essentially paying a 50% tax on your own benefits just for staying productive. The widow's trap and divorce rule. Let's get into the rules that are truly hidden. I call this the 10-year rule. If you were married for at least 10 years and you're currently unmarried, you can claim benefits based on your ex-spouse's work record, even if they've remarried. And here's the best part. Your ex doesn't even have to know. It doesn't reduce their check, and it doesn't reduce their new spouse's check. It's free money that the government hopes you don't ask for. In 2026, with divorce rates among seniors, gray divorce, at an all-time high, this rule is becoming the primary income source for millions of women. If your ex-husband was a high earner and you weren't, you could potentially double your monthly income just by bringing a marriage certificate to the SSA office. but there's a trap. If you remarry before age 60, you lose that right. One I do could cost you $2,000 a month for life. Is that new spouse worth $24,000 a year? You tell me. Now, what about the widow's trap? This is where the 2026 rules get really emotional. When a spouse dies, you don't get two checks anymore. You get the larger of the two. This is the income cliff. If a couple is living on $5,000 a month, $2,500 each, and one passes away, their income instantly drops to $2,500. But their property taxes, their heating bill, and their grocery list don't drop by 50%. This is why the higher earning spouse must wait until age 70 to claim. You aren't just doing it for you, you're doing it to ensure that if you die first, your widow has the highest possible survivor benefit. Most people don't realize that survivor benefits have a different age requirement. You can actually claim a survivor benefit as early as age 60. This allows for a switching strategy. Take the survivor check now and let your own check grow until 70. The 2033 cliff and how to pivot. We have to address the elephant in the room. The trust fund depletion. By 2032 or 2033, the bank runs dry. If nothing changes, benefits could be slashed by 17% to 21% across the board. Penn-Wharton budget model 2026. But here's the human side of it. Congress has never let that happen. Why? Because seniors are the most reliable voting bloc in America. However, the fix will likely involve raising the retirement age again, potentially to 69 or 70. Cato Institute 2025. If you are in your 50s right now, you are in the danger zone. You are too young to be grandfathered into the old rules, but too old to completely pivot your entire savings strategy. You need a Social Security bridge. A bridge is where you use your 401k or IRA to live on from age 62 to 70, specifically so you can let your Social Security benefit grow at that 8% guaranteed rate. Where else can you get a guaranteed inflation-protected 8% return in this economy? Nowhere. The conclusion and the one thing? The rules changed while we weren't looking. The goalposts moved. But now that you know the math, you have the power. Don't be part of the 90% leaving $182,000 on the table. Go to SSA.gov today. Download your statement. Look at that age 70 number versus the age 62 number. That gap is your freedom. If you found this helpful, hit the like button so the algorithm shows this to someone else who needs to hear the truth about 2026. I've put the links to the official 2026 rule updates in the description. Knowledge is the only thing the government can't tax. I'll see you in the next one.